Hello, my name is Michael Greaney. Welcome to another Lightbulb Moment. And today we're talking about general maintenance. When should you have general electrical maintenance done on your home? In my opinion, I believe an annual check should be done on all electrical systems. Your air conditioning units need to be checked more regularly, around 6 months, depending on how often you use them, of course. In other countries, there is an annual check required on your electrical systems, or if you are selling a home, that you have to provide a full comprehensive electrical report. And I think that's a good thing. It means that everyone's safe, everything's checked regularly, and you know that if you're moving into a new home, that everything is safe in that home as well. So here at Astill's Electrical, we offer a 5-point safety checklist. This is a comprehensive report on the 5 key aspects of your electrical system in your home, and we will provide a report to you with any recommendations that we think needs to happen to bring your system either up to code or anything that needs to be repaired or replaced. The first area that we will check is your switchboard. That's the heart of your electrical system, and if there are any major failures, that is where they are going to start. And so we'll check all your safety switches to make sure that they are operating correctly. We'll also make comments about whether safety switches need to be installed in your home, and making sure that everything is safe and up to standard within your switchboard. Another area that we'll be checking is all of your lights, all of your GPOs throughout your home, and making sure that all your lighting is working correctly, that the lights that you have installed are safe and up to standard, and doing a quick visual check on all of your GPOs, and also testing them to make sure that they are wired correctly. We have a quick and easy way of plugging something in that does a quick test on your GPOs, and that just ensures everything's wired correctly and everything is safe. So if a GPO within your house or a power outlet is installed incorrectly or is damaged, that can cause electric shock at worst, or it can cause damage to your appliances when plugged in. And lighting throughout your house, that's more of a practical thing, making sure that all your lights are working properly. But as mentioned in a previous Lightbulb Moment, there are some lights still around within our country that are actually unsafe, and we would recommend that those be taken down and new LEDs installed for safety. So another area that we'll be checking when we come to your home and do a 5-point safety checklist is your fixed appliances. So that's things like your cooktop, your oven, hot water cylinder, or any other appliances that might be fixed wired within your home. Things that we'll be checking for are making sure that all of the elements on your cooktop are working correctly. There's a really quick check that we can do just to make sure that none of those are staying on high, that they're all simmering properly. We can check your oven, make sure all elements are working, the lights, and things like that within your oven. And just a really quick safety check on your hot water cylinder, if you have one, just to make sure that's safe, that it's earthed correctly. I've come across hot water cylinders where homeowners have had electric shocks from them, and so just making sure that's all safe. It's not often an area that you look at. I don't know anyone that goes and stares at their hot water cylinder or touches it for any reason, but there has been instances where people have gone and touched those and have had electric shocks, and so checking those things is really important. So the fourth area that we'll check when we come to your home is your air conditioning units. This is more of a maintenance check, like a service check, checking your filters, making sure that they're clean, checking through the coils, making sure there's no mold buildup within those units. Sometimes an air conditioning unit just needs a quick service, a filter's cleaned and swapped out, and sometimes it actually needs a deep clean, and that's to get all that mold out and make sure that your air conditioning unit is running efficiently, but also not blowing mold through your home, which can cause health issues. But if an air conditioning unit has built up on the filters, it's going to be inefficient, and it's actually going to be using more power. And I don't know about you out there, but I am certainly in the business of reducing my power bill. So the fifth and final thing that we'll check within your home is your smoke alarms. Smoke alarms are really important for the safety of your home, safety of your family members. I recently had an episode in my home where something caught fire in my daughter's bedroom, and knowing that we have smoke alarms that are working properly is just so important for the safety of our family. So one thing to be aware of is that legislation is changing for our smoke alarms within our homes in Queensland. That's going to come into effect in January of 2027. And so when we do our 5-point checklist, we'll be checking to make sure that not only are they working, that the batteries are okay, and all of that sort of stuff that we'll test while on site, we'll also check that they are going to be compliant for that new legislation in 2027. We'll be able to give you recommendations for placement and where they need to be so that you are compliant when that new legislation comes in. And we'll be able to provide a great price to be able to bring your smoke alarms up to standard and up to code so that you're safe and your home is also up to code. Thanks for joining me for another Lightbulb moment. If this is something that you're interested in, we would recommend that you have a checklist done on your electrical system at least annually. Your air conditioning units probably need to be done 6 monthly, but we would love to be able to come out and provide this service for you.